Hi everyone, welcome back to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today I am going to be cash stuffing all of my binders and envelopes from my plan that I did yesterday. And so, yeah, I think one of the things you guys are going to see in this video that I explained yesterday is how awful I was over the last little week at actually planning my cash. So now I am getting back on track and going to be staying within budget, keeping within my cash envelopes, and I did realize as I was going through my binders, I actually have quite a lot of cash left in my binders for my purple one for sure. So I do need to, I have no idea how much I spent over the last couple weeks, as I was not cash planning. So my bank account is probably a little more emptier than I would have hoped. So I'm going to keep the cash in my binders in the envelopes that they're in. And then December is always a hard month. I feel like, I think all of my envelopes could probably use a little bit of extra cash just in case. So we are going to just keep them in there and off we go. So I'll have a little bit of that extra money. You'll see here I do have my plan just so I know. I'm going to just be posting that up there instead of flipping back and forth. I just wrote it on a little post-it note so I can keep track of it. And I did not actually write down how much each of my envelopes is getting this week. So we are going to do that quickly right now. Gas is $125. Groceries is $500. Household, 15. Jeff gets 15. Medical is 50. Restaurants is 50. Sports is 70. And subscriptions is 20. I don't trust myself, so... Oh, emergency gets 5. Okay, let's make sure that is $885. I don't know why that's 882, but either way, I will start to worry. I think my number or my fingers just pushed the wrong button. Okay, so let's get to it. Yeah, I'm super disappointed in myself for not staying on track. But that's okay. Like I said, I think December, it's always good to have a little bit of extra. I have enough in my account to cover all of my bills for the next 2 weeks. So that was kind of the most important thing to me. So I think I'm okay leaving these amounts in here. And that way there'll just be a little bit of buffer for the month of December. Okay, so entertainment is getting a 20. And so that is going to give us $30. Erin's spending, so I've got $20 in there, and I am giving myself another 15, so I have 35. Which is good because I have a whole bunch of Christmas shopping to do. And this will actually be really nice for me if I want to grab a coffee. Gas, I know for sure I used all my gas because I went to a hockey tournament. So I have 125 in here. And then I'm adding another 125. But you know what? That's okay because again, I have to go Christmas shopping. Oops. So we are going to leave that in there, and that way my husband and I both get 125 and we can fill up our cars as much as we need to. Groceries is getting 500. Oh, this is awful. There, yeah, I'm just recognizing how poor a job I did at budgeting this year, or this past week. So there's 150 in here. I'm adding in 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 50s. So that is going to bring me to 650. But again, it's the holidays. I'm probably going to need a little bit more for Christmas dinner, although I'm not cooking. So it is just nice to have that buffer. Household is next, so I'm adding $15. And there's already $10. So that brings us to 25. And then Jeff, I'm pretty sure he has the same amount that I did in here, which is $20. Yes, he does. So we will give him, he'll have 35 to play with for the next 2 weeks. Restaurants is getting 50. Okay, I did actually spend some dining out. Again, I spent way more than the $35 that's missing. Again, I was in a hockey tournament, so in a different place, so I must have used my regular money. Now I've lost track of how much that is. 50, 60, 75. Okay, so that is it for that binder. What am I doing? Restaurants, 70. That feels wrong. Let me count that again. I want to say it's 65, not 75. 20, 40, 50, 65. Okay. $65, not 75. There we go. Okay. So that is, the purple binder is my bi-weekly spending. Now we're going to move into my longer term spending, so that these are envelopes that I usually draw from either monthly or yearly. I think I just have subscriptions in here, maybe sports. I'll just have to check. Yeah, I didn't put anything in beauty, nothing in clothing, content, Costco, gifts. Oh, medical. So medical is getting 50. Oh, and I do have some money in here. And I did not update it. So there is 45, and it is getting a 50. So that brings us up to 95. And I know anyways, it's 95. It's all that's important is the actual number. So medical is 95. Nothing in school. This is my sports envelope. So there's 110. Oh, and I do have 110. So sports is getting 70. I definitely spent this already, but that's okay. We're gonna, so 150, 160, 180. Yes, 180 is going in here. And that will be spent in a couple weeks because I'm going on another tournament. And then finally, oh, what was that, 180? And then subscriptions is getting 20. So there's 20 bucks in here. So for those of you who don't, actually, I have $70 in here. So we have 90, which is good because I think Disney Plus just came out. So, which is 95. So I'm actually going to take this to the bank right away and put that on my credit card so that it will offset the Disney Plus charges. I do have that on a monthly basis, although my Netflix and Amazon are monthly. So the goal is eventually I'll turn those to yearly. This book is so fat. I forgot to write that down. So the only thing going in here is emergency, which is my final, last. There we go. Emergency. So I have 220. So 225. Okay, and as I go through this, I realize I didn't update the rest of the categories. So, anniversary is 150. This. Birthdays are 50. Oh, 50. Canada Day is 50. Car is 340. Christmas is 885. I need to actually do an I made a couple Amazon purchases, so I will have to withdraw some of that. So Easter is 50. Emergency we updated. Furniture is 50. And I got half a cow is 50. And half a pig is also 50. Halloween is 10. And renovations is 10. Vacation is 380. Okay, I just need to update this one. So beauty is 60. Clothing is 100. Content is 50. Costco is 145. Gifts 66. And then I just need school 55. Awesome. Okay, let's count all that up and see how much I have saved. That is a pretty good amount. Awesome. Now I can put my binders in my safe and just keep this out. Well, thank you everyone for joining me for this video and my bi-weekly cash stuffing. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, I am absolutely dedicated to sticking to this budget this week, which should make it easy because I do have that little bit of extra cushion that I added in there from the last little bit. All my bills are covered for the next 2 weeks, so we are in a good spot. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, comments are welcome. Thanks again.